making you look like a sucker.
Really?
Yeah, he's sunning you.
He's sunning me.
That's like what you do to Benji, or you be sunning Benji when you be making fun of him.
Oh, yeah. Jamie Foxx really had his way with me. Let me tell you. Oh, he fucked me up so bad. I couldn't tell you. I mean, wow.
When is he on the radio? It's serious. He's on the radio there?
He has a channel. The Foxhole.
Yeah, is it good?
I've never heard it, honestly. The only time I heard about it is when he talks about me. And when he's sunning me. Can't tell you how that destroys my day. All right, Big Black, thanks for the tape, actually. That's kind of cool. And when are you doing your next show?
That's up to you.
Tim, you got these boys on a schedule?
Have you not heard from Tim?
Tim don't talk to me.
Tim does not talk to me anymore, either.
Well, how does he let you know you have a show if he doesn't talk to you?
Oh, Jim McClure.
I think Tim's very busy these days.
I see.
With monkey business.
He's not in yet, Howard.
Yeah, exactly. You remember when he used to be in all the time?
I do.
Yeah.
Eye of the Tiger.
Well...
He's got an eye of the tiger, all right.
Yeah, but not for radio.
Hey, Robin.
I'm letting him go through a phase, I think, but he better get his ass in here and start getting a fucking work.
Robin, I'm inviting you to the next episode.
Okay.
Hey, you know who I want to bring in on your show? That black guy who was ragging on you. You know, the guy who was really coming on strong against you.
He didn't like you or
King of All Blacks.
King of All Blacks.
T-Rob.
T-Rob. I'm thinking he'd be a good guest for you next week.
I'd rather have Robin.
Yeah, but, you know.
Well, you can ask. I'll see if my people will let me.
Yeah, she has to check with Clear Channel.
Oh, okay.
Massa Clear Channel.
Let me ask you something, Howard.
Yeah.
When George Takei's in there, are you ever playing clips of him laughing?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I mean, you know, sometimes we have you blurting out dirty words and stuff.
Oh, that, yeah.
No, just the
Which
laughing.
really aren't me.
Right.
And sometimes the laugh comes in, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. He can't be laughing that much, man. Damn.
Well, sometimes we're fucking with him.
Like, that, is that a real laugh?
That's me.
Sometimes I'll be sunning him. And all that. All right, Big Black, thanks.
All right, later.
Later. Yeah. Funkmaster Flex.
Boy, you know, they do say black people are angry.
You think? Maybe they got something to be angry about.
I don't know.
Funkmaster Flex
It
seems
just
pretty
goes
angry.
all over the place. You can't even say anything. It's like, all right, leave me alone.
Yeah. Well, Funkmaster Flex probably didn't like it because those guys were sunning him. You know what I mean?
And maybe he thought you were laughing at him being sunned.
Wow. It was kind of funny. You know. He was getting sunned pretty bad.
And then if a black man says something about you, you've been sunned, I suppose, because I don't know what Jamie Foxx said.
Well, we played on the air what Jamie said. He said
But
that...
it wasn't so consequential that it stayed in my mind. That's what I'm saying.
I don't remember what Jamie said. He had a whole thing because I dared to say that Gabourey Sidibe would not be getting big work anymore.
Even though he had goofed on Gabourey, he had sunned her. It didn't make any sense to me.
And then I tried to call Jamie. I wanted him to come on the show, and then he sunned me, so...
Somehow he wouldn't come here, though.
He sunned me by not calling me back, so...
Yes.
I guess I was sunned. Sunned. I want to meet the fucker who can sun me. Where is he?
Well, I guess that Grandmaster Flex just thinks he's...
Because you talk about guys who... You want to talk about guys in radio who can fuck other guys in radio. I have fucked so many guys in radio on the air and more off the air that these guys still don't know what the fuck hit them. There are guys who have just kind of died on the vine fucking with me. Because I will go behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, and fuck you up.
You have a dossier.
I will fuck you up.
You can pull a file.
Oh, I can pull a file.
You keep a file.
What those guys are dreaming about, I'm actually fucking doing. I want to meet the motherfucker who's going to sun me. Let's do it.
Very strange.
But Funkmaster, I like actually what's going on over there on Black Radio. I just never would know about it. I like that they're fighting and carrying on the air. I love that stuff.
Sorry that us paying attention to it got on your nerves.
I was just trying to tone things down and play peacemaker, yo. But I am a Funkmaster Flex fan, actually.
I know.
I enjoy his show. So, I mean, I haven't listened to terrestrial radio in years. To radio, as we call it.
To radio?
To radio.
Yeah, like Tsunami.
To radio. I haven't listened to it in years. I enjoy the product here, satellite radio. I go home, I put it on. I don't hear a fucking commercial. I hear a DJ occasionally. I love it. I think it's the greatest. The greatest. I think it's great on the app when you can just take your cell phone and listen. I mean, I am in love with my cell phone. I don't know who I want to fuck more, my iPad 2 or my cell phone. That's how in love I am.
Wow.
Like this morning, I didn't have a newspaper. All of a sudden, I went on Twitter on my cell phone. I see Jimmy Kimmel had on Norm Macdonald. I'm a big Norm Macdonald and Jimmy fan, so wanted to see what they were up to. Boom, I hit a button.
Right up.
And I'm sitting there watching TV on my phone, but seeing it real clearly. It's streaming beautifully thanks to Verizon. And I'm like, wow, this is the greatest. How can we not all just be so impressed with this technology? I mean, it's so effing great. Really, really is. And then I was watching a movie on my iPad. Yes, I was watching Inception. It's a beautiful picture. Sitting there, got the Ultimate Ears in. I'm like in fucking heaven. I love those Ultimate Ears, by the way.
Now you're in love.
I love them. Gary said they make a softer Ultimate Ear. That the Ultimate Ears are the things those kids wear on American Idol. That you always see those big things in their ear, and you think like maybe they have a hearing aid in there. But it's Ultimate Ears, and they go in your ear, and
They fit perfectly.
oh my God, yeah.
Stay in place.
I can keep them in for about an hour or two.
And then they start to bother you a little bit.
Now, Gary heard from the Ultimate Ear guy. He says, oh, we have to come over and measure your ears. They have a softer version of it. And I went, they already have my ear mold. Don't they? I mean, didn't we do all that?
Yeah, why couldn't they just make them from the mold they have?
Did you ever hear from that Ultimate Ear guy, Gary?
I'll talk to you about it later.
Oh, what? You mean they need to take another mold?
No. I got to, there was a little confusion on my part. It was a different company that I thought was the same company.
No.
So I was mistaken.
I'm with Ultimate Ears. What's he claiming? That they make an Ultimate Ear that's
Yeah,
soft?
this guy was saying, there was a different guy I met at the Consumer Electronics Show. He's like, oh, I'll come and take a mold of Howard's ears, but well, you've already got what you need.
Oh, dude. Okay. Yeah, I love it.
So that's it.
I got what I got, yeah. I was thinking of switching to them here on the air instead of wearing these big, goofy headphones that fuck your whole look up. But I don't know. I haven't made the transition. I'm afraid after 4 hours, my head might explode.
Right, because I do know that wearing them more than an hour or so, they start to bother you.
I was in my car watching Inception, and someone I know banged on the window. I was lost in the movie, and then they started talking to me. I couldn't hear him because I had the Ultimate Ears in.
I know. I tried running in Ultimate Ears once. It's like being deaf.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, and then they started talking about it. I go, I gotta, excuse me, I gotta get these things out of me. And yeah, I realized this person probably didn't even know what Ultimate Ears were.
Right.
Now I'm trying to get them out quick. You can't get them out quick. You can rip your
No,
ear
you
out.
gotta unscrew them right.
You gotta unscrew them from your ear. Yeah. King of all blacks, you're on the air. Hey, man.
Yeah, I was just curious. I wasn't gonna call him, but I was just so curious. If Big Black is, I love him. I like him, man. He's a nice guy. But if he's up at 6 o'clock in the morning, why don't he just go look for a job?
I'm with you, man. I don't know. You know, he's a funny guy, this Big Black. He's got a psychological thing because, first of all, he went to one of the best universities in the country. He went to Wash U. That ain't an easy school to get into. I think he got a full ride, scholarship.
That means he was smart.
That means he was real smart.
And what a waste.
And, he just can't get motivated to work.
There was somebody who could have used that full ride who would actually go out and do something with it.
Yeah, well, and King of all blacks is right. I mean, if you're up, why don't you go out and look for work? But I don't think he wants to work,
Yeah.
I think he wants to work, here, and be on the radio.
Yeah, and he said he filled out an application to be a board op. He's just like what? A 50-year-old board op? and then don't you work up to that? I mean, you get that job when you're 20,
And by the way, I thought your last show was really good when you brought that girl up to meet him.
Oh, that was.
How did that work out?
No, she actually she liked me at first, but I was telling her to come up to the, come up and meet him. And then after a while, she was like, "Yo, I'll pay for dinner if he wants to go out."
Wow.
And he didn't want her.
Yeah, I don't know what his
He's
deal
got
is.
problems, I think.
Yeah, he might be asexual.
No, I think he's, got those problems. He doesn't want to meet or know anybody. He can't work.
Now, here's a guy, Sam. He claims to be asexual. He's 52 years old, and he claims he's a virgin. Mm-hmm. But he ain't asexual. Hey, Sam.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard?
Hey, man, you're 52 years old. You've never been with a woman or a man.
No.
Okay, so you say you're asexual, but I don't believe in asexuality. I'll tell you why.
Well, I've been doing my homework, and Robin, Gary, Fred, how are you? George, I'm glad you're there. I'm glad I caught you there with Howard.
You know what my guess is, Sam? My guess is you're a gay man who is afraid to act out on his sexuality.
No.
Sam, when you lay down at night, just answer the question. When you lay down at night, you beat off?
Yeah. Oh, that thing.
What do you beat off to? What are you thinking about?
I don't know, Metabots and all sorts of things. But
Sam, you're not doing the right thing here. What do you beat off to at night when you're beating off? What are you thinking about?
A lot of the only thing I know about is the male body. I don't know anything about a female body, so that's...
You've never seen a picture. You've never seen a picture of a female body.
I've seen pictures, but I don't have any first-hand experience. I know what a lovely lady looks like.
So when you lay down at night to beat off, you're thinking about dudes.
I'm thinking about males.
All right, and what are the men doing when you beat off?
Musculature.
Sam, what are the men? I have to talk over this guy because you have to rein him in.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what they're doing. He's gay.
Yeah. He's a gay man who doesn't want to face it.
Yeah.
You know you're gay, right?
No, it took me 50 years to find out what I was doing. I thought I was gay, but I never said it to anybody except for 2 people. And then I found out, I said, no, I can't be gay. I mean, it just...
There is nothing sadder in this world than a 52-year-old closeted man, and not closeted from the world, closeted from himself.
What do you mean you can't be gay?
I have no urge.
Well, he can't be gay because his parents did a number on him, and society has said that's so bad.
No.
But you imagine a man when you're jerking off, right?
Excuse me?
You're imagining a male body when you're jerking off.
Oh, yeah.
And what's going on with it in your fantasies?
I'm admiring the muscles.
You're admiring the muscles.
So there you are.
The abs and the arms and things. But that's a fantasy. People fantasize
and what is the man?
everything.
And what is the man doing to you?
Nothing.
And what are you doing to the man?
Nothing.
Nothing.
But you're feeling good about it.
All he has to do, very visually, he looks at a gorgeous body and he gets off.
Right, he beats off thinking about a man. And I suspect the fantasy is deeper than just looking at the man.
No.
It is.
Yeah, do you imagine yourself...
There's no contact. There's no urge.
Sam, you are so uptight.
Because he's repressed.
Yeah, that you can't even make contact with your fantasy.
You know what? Well, asexuality is there, and I'm glad George...
No, you're a man who hasn't acted on the fact that he's gay.
Right, you wouldn't even be beating off if you were asexual.
You do come, don't you?
No. Asexual, see, it's like the George Carlin routine. You gotta wanna. If you don't have...
You see, this guy,
He's closeted.
He's closeted.
Yeah.
He won't even answer your question.
Himself, as you said.
Yeah, he won't even answer your question.
He's got all these rules, yeah.
No, this information that I found out about, I got really curious, and hey, it answers a lot of questions. I mean, I grew up, call it closeted, but as soon as I figured out I'm not gay, I have an identity. I'm something. I could put a name to me.
You've decided to deprive yourself, and if that's what you want, and you've lived more than half your life like that, I guess that's the way you're going to live your life.
Sam, wouldn't it be okay to just be gay and let some dude give you a nice blowjob?
See, physical contact with male or female just ain't going to happen.
I know, you're all right. All right, well,
come
Sam,
from him.
all right. Well, let's hope that the rest of your life is a lot of fun.
I wanted George's take on it, but I have a hard... since I'm...
Well, by this time, if you haven't made that peace with yourself, I don't think you ever will. And so, you live your life the way you do, but I don't think you should inflict your situation, your perspective on things on other people either. But we do think you're depriving yourself.
No, I'm not forcing any... no.
All right, thank you, Sam.
George, do you think he could benefit from therapy?
Therapy might help this guy. Sam, I wish you a lot of luck.
I don't want to change him.
Thank you, Howard.
If you're happy, I'm happy. Thanks, Sam.
I'm happy. Thank
all right,
you, Howard.
Very good. There's Sam, who claims he's an asexual human being.
He's not asexual at all.
No, he isn't.
He's sexual, but he doesn't act on it. That's my theory. I'm not a doctor or a psychiatrist, but I think that